Welcome to all of you at Tejaswini and Tejaswini's Tarot. So this time for the energy guidance for this week, and which it will come to you for this period of 18th March to 24th of March. But before the guidance, call for Tejaswini's Panch Kosha healing workshop, which is about healing our five energy bodies, the five sheets with which we are born and which stay with us and which influence the engrams or the sanskaras or the energetic imprints of these energy bodies keep influencing us throughout our lives. And they are like programs which are written in our energy bodies. And unless we wake up consciously and debug these programs or deprogram ourselves from these repetitive energetic patterns, we will be leading very, very programmed lives. Uh, it's a choice. Many people ask me why we should do this deep kind of work. What is the need? We are having happy lives without doing anything. So why this type of work? Then also some set of people who say we are so good, so nothing, we have never harmed anyone. Still, we have issues in our lives, and we have events which we cannot handle, and so on and so forth. So it's because we are here in our physical body, which is holding, or which is the vessel for so many other things with which we are bringing along with us from the past. It is primarily from our past lives, and our physical body is only one sheath which we are aware of, and our real self, which is the core soul part of us, is encased with a number of energy sheets which carry these memories or these energetic impressions, the psychic impressions. These are called engrams or the sanskaras, and which we may call it our karmic impressions, which we come to us from our past lives, and they stick around in various parts of our energy bodies. And at the appropriate time, at the time when this seed or this karma is about to ripen, and when does it ripen? It is pre-chosen, because we come here with a prarabdha and we choose when it will ripen before we are born. So this is like pre-birth soul contract, and then it comes to us, and then we feel a catastrophe has happened. We are unable to handle these events, and so we may be good or bad, or we may not have harmed anyone. Still, events happening in our lives which we feel are unjust. These are all impressions of the past which are catching upon us at the moment. Similarly, if we are nothing great is happening, everything is running as per our program, we are reasonably okay in our lives. It's happening because these impressions or these seeds have not yet ripened, but time will come when it will catch up with us. So, and when a person, these impressions will never leave us unless we consciously wake up to these impressions. When a person dies, physically dies, then once again the soul has to cross all these energy layers, all these energy bodies, and all the unresolved sanskaras which are in these energy bodies, the soul has to confront. For instance, when the soul leaves the physical body and goes to the next layer, which is the pranic body, the pranamaya kosha, that pranamaya kosha may be holding a number of unfulfilled desires. So now the soul has to confront all these desires, and it's like it's the consciousness, it's The soul is the consciousness part of us, the real, the Atma, the self, and it has to face all these unfulfilled desires, and it becomes like it's just kicked around with these desires, and it's like suffering at this stage. Similarly, it may somehow, if it passes through the stage and goes to another layer, there it may confront some other unresolved emotions and thoughts. For instance, unresolved guilt and all the regrets, all the things wrong that we have done in our lives, all this will confront us, and it's like suffering, it's agony for the soul. So the soul has to pass all. This is the experience which they call the experience of hell or heaven. So it is not a physical hell or heaven, it is the suffering which the soul has to go through because of these impressions which it has not attended to in its waking life. So if we can, and then when it passes through all the layers, and it is not able to transcend all these unresolved emotions and impressions which are in the energy body. So finally it has to return. So it returns again in the form of a rebirth. So it is, we are born again and again with these energy bodies. At least some of the energy bodies come back to us. They remain. Our physical body may go, the pranic body may go, but we have the causal body, the bliss body. All these bodies remain, and they come back to us in the next incarnation. So unless we wake up to these impressions, if we consciously work on these impressions which are present in our energy bodies through inner work, through deep energy work, which we are going to do in this workshop, the Panchakosha workshop, where we are going to learn ways and methods to access these energy bodies and actually work on shedding these engrams or these impressions which hold us back in our lives. And when we do that consciously, we will be able to deprogram our lives. We can come out of that autopilot mode, and we can run our lives. We can be in better control of our lives. We can improve our lives. Free will have a greater hand. So it's like re-scripting our lives, rewriting our destiny. It is rebirthing. It is Jivan Mukti. It is living enlightenment. So that is the importance of consciously doing deep energy work. And that's how I can answer to people who ask these questions, that why we should do it. It's not required. And it is required. When we do this, we not only enhance our present lives, we change all our timelines, past, present, future. All timelines are healed. We change the energies around us, so we affect the people whom we are in touch with, our space. We touch more and more lives. We bring that light, we bring that energetic shift into other people's lives. And to the extent that we can do, we can even heal our bloodline, our pitras, our ancestors. When we free ourselves, we are healing our ancestors, and they'll be too happy to be healed, and then they will bless us. So we are doing, when we work on ourselves, we free ourselves from a lot of these issues, we are doing a much greater work than what we realize. So the early bird offer for this workshop is going to expire on Wednesday, which is 20th of March. So do enroll in this workshop and start on this deep work on yourself, conscious, deep energy work to enhance your present life as well as all your timelines and all the energies around you. And every person whom you touch and whom you are in contact with. See the energies change for yourself. So, coming to the energy guidance. So, we have this card here, which is quite a favorite card of mine, which is number 3 of the major arcana, and it's written here creativity. So it is a lady it's the Empress card in the traditional tarot deck. And this lady is trying to reach to the moon, and it's a very beautiful card. And you have all the elements here, all the bhutas, the panchabhutas, water, light, flower, wood, sky, space, moon, everything is present here. And it's like the cosmos at the moment is raining with energies. We are about to have the super full moon of March, and we are stepping into the spring equinox. So very powerful energy. Waves of new energies have been coming, especially in the weekend, last 2 days on our planet. And the vibrational frequencies are really enhancing, hitting new levels over the weekend. So this shows the human resonance of the planet has hit its peak in the weekend. So this shows that something big is happening for all of us, for the entire planet. And it's important that we direct this energy in a creative manner. When it's happening cosmically, it is happening in each one of us. Remember that. So it is important, whether we are aware of it or you're not aware of it, it is happening. And it is important that we direct this energy properly in the right direction. And take it away from areas where we may have been investing energy in the past, but it wasn't working. So it's time that we look at new directions and we invest our energies, in the directions where they are required. The energies are supporting a lot of clearing and cleansing work, connecting with nature, connecting with ourselves, doing self-care, healing ourselves, cleansing ourselves, working on our energy bodies, finding out ways and means by which we can take care of ourselves. Time to look after ourselves, because when so much of energy comes, it brings up a lot of negativity, it clears up a lot of negativity. And this energy also brings about, it can flare up certain symptoms inside us, because it is basically upgrading our energetic bodies. So, time that we step back and take care of ourselves. And these energies are very, very, again, when the energies go up, you find that negativities are released. Yes, we need to take care of our health. We may see souls exercising their exit points. They may be leaving the planet also. And for all those of us who are here, these energies will reveal a lot to us. In the sense that if we pay attention to our dreams, if we pay attention to the signs which the universe is throwing upon us, a lot of revelations may happen to us, because the koshas, all our energy bodies are getting triggered, and the causal body, which is a deeper layer, which stores all our sanchit karma. So it is like all the engrams or all the memories, even unconnected engrams, we cannot connect anything out of with our present life, but they are our own experiences from the past. They may pop up in our dreams, they may be thrown up in our dreams. So they are like debris in our auric field, which are lying there, and which, when the universe knows that we are working upon ourselves, it will help us and it will throw it up for you release. And a lot of release happens through dreams, through inner work, through meditation. So a lot of these things may come up, even if we don't really recognize or understand, or we cannot interpret them. These are our experiences. These are our ancient memories which are there in these energy bodies. So pay attention to your dreams. Dreams are one of the key ways by which we, through deep sleep and dream, and meditation, of course, which is we access our deeper layers. Also, we also need to tap into our bliss body, because the bliss body is what brings us, it is the state of very higher 5D state of joy, the state of balance, the state of, to even say, a blankness, the 0 point, which is the bliss body. So tap into that, and we will be learning the ways in this Panch Kosha healing workshop, which has come up again at the right moment. So time that we take control of our lives and we walk confidently into this new portal of energies which are opening up for all of us, the universe, and for each of us. So very, very energetic moments and opportunities also coming up your way. So avail these opportunities, find out your ways of enhancing yourselves and working on your energy bodies. And yes, enroll for this workshop. The early bird offer expires on Wednesday, 20th of March. So see you in this workshop. And we have a holy full moon coming up, Fagun Purnima equinox. So very, very interesting time. So let me see if I can catch you again this week. So goodbye for the moment.